Hello. Last year I had an idea that characters and letters from the ancient languages can be used in modern development tools. I meant programming languages, development environments, new social networks, and so on. And I meant that this is idea for the future, perhaps for the far future, not immediately necessary. But now, a year later, we are on another level of computing science, and new ideas are coming and offer themselves. And now I would say that letters and characters from the ancient languages can be used for modern logos and icons. We know that new science for development tools, for different special tools are invented permanently. Always. For example, these are new science invented for Spottable, trending splash tags, so-called. And you know, sure, many modern tools which offer templates for logos. These are templates for logos by Adobe Express. And these templates use modern languages, letters and words from the modern languages. This is very nice and useful because it is very easy to understand what this means. And this is also negative side because intellectual content of such logos is little, not enough, I believe. If we made logos from the ancient languages, science or letters of ancient languages, we must at least know that such languages and cultures existed anywhere in the past. Perhaps we must know what the sign means and so on. So it is already some development of our intellect, and this is a nice side of this story. On our modern level of computing science, it is very easy, perhaps not very easy, but not too difficult to develop special tool for creation, generate logos from science of ancient languages. Last year we read several ebooks which explains how contents of AI tools can be used in users' projects, special tasks. For example, ChatGPT for Java, building intelligent apps from with Net and Azure AI services, and so on. To be more convincing, I asked Microsoft Designer, please generate image which bring people to thoughts that characters and letters from the ancient languages can be used in modern logos. And Microsoft Designer generated these images. I find them fantastical, really ingenious. This is also image from this group. But these logos are not looking similar to concrete ancient language. These are hypothetically connection with ancient languages, abstract connection. It is also very nice, but it is also very nice if we make logos from the concrete ancient language, from the letters or characters from the concrete in ancient language. I am not a linguist and I don't know ancient languages in many forms and deeply, but I know about existing of two old languages, Old Persian cuneiform language and Tangutic hieroglyphic language. And I used these two languages, science from both these languages for preparatory tests with 3 AI tools. This is old Persian sign for letter U. And this is logo generated by ChatGPT from this sign. We can see immediately that this logo is really from this sign. ChatGPT has explanation for this logo. Left element is quill pen, middle elements are columns of temple or library, cultural organization, and so on, and a book. So this logo can be used for library, building, organization, education center, culture festival, and so on. This is old Persian sign for Ga, and this is logo generated by ChatGPT. Left element is also quill pen, middle elements are also columns, and the right element is connection to outside. Who knows, perhaps old Persians meant with their sign also the same, connection to outside, perhaps to the future, to us. This is Tangutic hieroglyph for heart, and this is logo for this hieroglyph generated by ChatGPT. This is hieroglyphic sign for singing, and this is logo generated by ChatGPT. ChatGPT explains that these are several layers and vibration is in singing, and also math. And else, ChatGPT explained about this logo. Singing is not just a sound, it is history, body and soul. Even lost people sang, and this sign is echo. Very nice, I believe. These are creations of Microsoft Copilot. We can see that old Persian sign for you is inspiration for these logos, but we cannot recognize this sign directly in these logos. And these are logos for sign of old Persian sign for you. This was sign for Ga, and this is sign for you. Also very nice, fantastical. And these are logos for Tangutic hieroglyph for singing. I believe that Microsoft Copilot interpreted this hieroglyph from two sides. At first, it interpreted the lines, horizontal, vertical and diagonal, in colors and curves. And from another side, it visualized singing itself in these colors and curves. This is logo for heart from Tangutical hieroglyph for heart. Also lines, many lines in hieroglyph are visualized in this way. And Microsoft Copilot had from me additional task, hieroglyph for rain. These are logos. Adobe Express has widely fantasy. We can perhaps recognize that all Persian signs are inspiration for this logos, but not very easy to recognize this. This is very abstract creations. And these are logos for Tangutic hieroglyphs. We see that Adobe Express tried also to show people of this lost civilization. So we can see that it is very simple to make logos from the ancient languages, from science, from ancient languages. This is very nice aesthetical process, and this brings us in the creativity which is available in any civilization, in any era of humanity. Every civilization, every time of humanity is creative. And we are also creative in our way, now with help of artificial intelligence. So it is more easy and more useful to connect with permanently creativity of humanity. Goodbye. Have a nice day.